Dash and Bash. Bash, Dash, and Ferdinand are logging engines. On Misty Island, they crash and bash Joby logs. They whirl and hurl with old Wheezy the log loader. And they like to have fun. But they also like to be really useful. And on Sodor, they are really useful. Pulling and pushing Joby logs to the shunting yards where they are needed. One morning, Thomas clickety-clacked into the Misty Island logging station. He saw Bash and Dash. They didn't look happy.
Hello, Thomas.
Good morning, Bash and Dash. Why are you sad?
We like working on Misty Island, and we like taking Joby wood to the shunting yards, but that's all we ever do. When we bring wood to the shunting yards, we have to steam straight back to Misty Island for more. We never go anywhere else. We never steam across Sodor like other engines do.
Thomas pondered and puttered. Then an idea flew into his funnel.
I know. I can collect the Joby wood from Misty Island while you two work on my branch line. Just for one run.
Bash and Dash were excited. They were ready and raring to go.
Show us the way. This'll be a great day.
So Thomas, Bash, and Dash rattled and rolled back onto Sodor. Thomas led Bash and Dash to Knapford Station.
This is where I pick up Annie and Clarabelle every day. You two should start here, then shove down the line to Arlesdale End. You must stop at every station along the way to pick up passengers.
Bash and Dash listened carefully as they coupled to Thomas's coaches.
And remember, coaches are not like Joby flatbeds. You can't bash and crash coaches. You have to be kind and gentle with them.
Kind and gentle. Will do, Thomas.
Now I must hurry. Ferdinand will be waiting for me on Misty Island.
And Thomas steamed swiftly away. Soon, the conductor blew his whistle. Bash and Dash huffed and puffed out of the station with Annie and Clarabelle. Bash and Dash liked Thomas's branch line. They huffed their hardest as they puffed down the line, but they were always gentle and kind to the passengers and Annie and Clarabelle. At last, they dropped off the last of the passengers at Arlesdale End and returned back to Knapford.
That was wonderful. My firebox fizzled like never before. There's so much to see on Thomas's branch line.
Just then, Thomas arrived with a load of logs for the shunting yards.
Well done, Bash and Dash. I'll have my coaches back now, just as soon as I've delivered these logs. Thank you.
Bash beamed. Dash was delighted.
So, shall we steam back to Misty Island? No, please, let's do another job here.
Bash was worried.
I don't know. That did use up a lot of fuel.
But Dash didn't care.
We have plenty of fuel for another job.
If you say so. Just then, Percy popped in with his mail cars. An idea flew into Dash's funnel.
Hello, Percy.
Percy was puzzled.
Hello?
Do you mind if we
help deliver the mail with you?
Percy puffed perkily at this.
Of course you can. Fetch some mail cars, and I'll show you how.
So Bash and Dash were each coupled to a mail car. And once the mail was loaded, Percy and the twins chuffed cheerfully away.
Now remember, mail cars are not like Joby flatbeds. You must be
kind and gentle. We know.
So together, Bash, Dash, and Percy delivered the mail to every station in record time. With a whir and a whoosh, the three engines clattered and chattered all the way to Marin Station.
Bubbling boilers! That was fun! Thank you, Percy!
Anytime.
And Percy steamed swiftly away. Now, Bash was ready to go.
Shall we steam back to Misty Island? No, please. Let's do one last job here.
Now, Bash was even more worried.
I don't know. We're almost out of fuel now.
but Dash still didn't care.
We have plenty of fuel for one more job.
If you say so. Just then, Gordon grandly bustled in with the express, and another idea flew into Dash's funnel.
Hello, Gordon.
Gordon grumped.
Hello.
Do you mind if we help with your express?
Gordon giggled and jiggled till his sides shook.
Don't be ridiculous. The express is big and heavy. Little engines like you could never pull it.
This made Dash cross.
Yes, we can. We'll show you we can help.
Bash said nothing. He was still worried. Gordon sighed. He knew that Dash wouldn't budge.
Very well then. Buffer up to the back. You can help me get up the hill at least.
So Bash and Dash were coupled to the back of Gordon's express carriages. And with a whistle and a whoosh, the express was on its way. Dash was having a wonderful time.
This is even more fun than Thomas's branch line.
But Bash was still worried as they chuffed and chugged along.
We're almost out of fuel. I hope this won't go wrong.
Then they reached Gordon's hill. Gordon heaved and hauled, and Bash and Dash pushed with all their might. Then there was trouble. With a splutter and a stutter, Bash and Dash suddenly stopped. Gordon screeched and skidded on the rails.
Come on, logging locos. Push and puff your hardest.
We can't push, and we can't puff. We've run out of fuel.
Gordon groaned.
Oh, the indignity. I knew you couldn't handle the express.
Just then, Sir Topham Hatt arrived on Edward. He was cross. Bash and Dash, what are you doing? I asked you to bring Jobywood back and forth from Misty Island, but instead, I find you working on Thomas's branch line, pulling Percy's mail cars, and now getting stuck with Gordon. Meanwhile, Ferdinand has had to haul all the wood on his own after Thomas came back to his branch line. What is going on? Dash felt terrible. He let Sir Topham Hatt down, he'd let the express down, and he'd let Bash down. Dash now knew what he had to do.
I'm sorry, sir. This is all my fault.
We wanted to see more of Sodor, more than just the shunting yards. So, Thomas let us run his branch line for a while.
But I wanted to see even more, so I didn't even think to fill up on wood, even when Bash said we needed to. Now we can't huff and puff, and Gordon can't whoosh over the hill.
We're sorry.
Sir Topham Hatt smiled. Dash, I know you and Bash want to be really useful engines on Sodor, and I am pleased to see that. But taking care of yourself is just as important as being really useful. You should have told me you wanted more work on Sodor. I would have gladly given it to you.
I've brought lots of logs straight from Misty Island. Now you two will be puffing perfectly in no time.
That made Bash and Dash feel much better. In no time at all, Bash and Dash were refueled with the logs, while Edward helped Gordon up the hill. Then, Bash and Dash steamed straight back to Misty Island with the rest of the logs. Thomas was there with Ferdinand.
Hello.
Did you enjoy your day on Sodor?
Bash and Dash puffed proudly.
It was fast, and it was fun.
But we're glad to be back.
And if we want to help on Sodor again,
we now know to just ask.
That's right.
And all the engines laughed and laughed.